All right, so uh, let's see. Next song it says, "How do you think music reflects societal changes and cultural shifts?" Um, Music reflecting societal changes and cultural shifts. Well, I mean, for one, music is created by the people of the time. And a lot of times, if you're a good artist, you're going to want to make music that reflects the world you're living in. So, when things happen in the world, when injustices happen, when devastation happens, any major changes in the world, you can guarantee you're going to hear it in the music. Now, once again, if they're a good artist, then that's what they're going to do. I know a big leader of that, a big pioneer of making sure the world knew what was going on is you got Bob Marley. You got Michael Jackson, of course. I mean, music. Once again, music is always gonna reflect what's happening. Um, I remember. So I've recently become. Well, not recently, but in the last couple of years, I've become a fan of Elvis Presley. And I saw the Elvis movie that came out, and by the way, that soundtrack, the Elvis movie soundtrack, is one of the greatest bodies of work I've heard. But yeah, so in the movie they showed how he came up with the song "If I Can Dream," and that song was amazing in the fact that, for one, according to the movie, obviously I could be wrong, but Elvis pretty much wrote it or he created that song in like one night. And the song was supposed to be a tribute to the murder of John F. Kennedy. And he's pretty much talking about the injustices in the world, and the prejudices and the prejudices prejudice that a word, prejudice, yeah, prejudices in the world that John F. Kennedy was trying to fight against and what he was killed for. So yeah, that song is a perfect representation of how they say art imitates life. It reflected what the world was going through at the time. And another song I can think of right now is off of the Nas and Damian Marley album, also featuring Lil Wayne. It's a song called "My Generation." That song came about a year or two after Obama was elected president, and it talks about how the children of this generation have got to witness all these drastic changes, and they're going through these different things in life, and because they got to witness the first black president and things like that in this generation, that'll help them be better to provide more changes and positive changes for the next generation. So yeah, music, I feel like once again, good music does a good job of reflecting what's happening in the world. And as far as cultural shifts, I mean, really, when it comes to I feel like music is the culture. I feel a lot of things in the world happen because of music. You have everybody listens to music, right? So I feel everybody is influenced in some way, shape, or form by the music that they listen to, because the music gets into your mind, then it gets into your heart, then it becomes a way of life for you. So music definitely is intertwined in everything that we do as a society, whether you want to admit it or not. So that's that.